Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got something really fun and creative to show you. We're going to take an old, broken laptop, one that most people would just throw away, and transform it into a fully functional TV. You might be wondering, is that even possible? Well, the answer is yes. And in this video, I'll walk you through the entire process step by step. We'll start by carefully dismantling the laptop and salvaging the parts we can still use, especially the LCD screen. Then, I'll show you how to connect it to a universal controller board that can convert it into a TV or external display. We'll also talk about the power supply, the input ports, and how to house the components in a new frame or enclosure, making it look clean and professional. By the end of this video, you'll see how easy and satisfying it is to give new life to old electronics. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's start building our DIY laptop TV. Oh, I've just removed the screen from an old laptop. Now, usually after a few years of use, laptops start getting slow and unresponsive. Most people end up throwing them away without realizing that some parts like the screen are still perfectly usable. That's why I decided to save this screen and repurpose it into a TV monitor. Instead of letting it go to waste, we're going to give it a second life. It's a great way to recycle old electronics, save money, and have some fun with DIY. The next step is to count the number of pins on the screen's connector. This is really important because I need to make sure I buy the correct controller board that matches this specific screen. The board will allow me to send video signals to the screen and actually display an image. Once I know the exact connector type and pin count, I can find a compatible LCD controller board online. Usually these come with HDMI, VGA, or even AV inputs. So, I've successfully ordered a compatible controller board. The kit came with everything I need to complete the build: a power supply, the main controller board, 2 small speakers, a remote control, and all the necessary cables for connection. It's really convenient because I don't have to look for separate parts. Everything is included in one package, ready to plug and play. Look at this. Guys, it's got all the ports we need. Everything's here: HDMI, VGA, AV, audio out, all ready to go. It's super versatile and can connect to almost any device. And most importantly, it has a USB port. This USB port is crucial because it allows us to load the screen's driver directly into the controller board. That way, the board can correctly recognize the display panel and ensure everything shows up with the proper resolution and settings. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference in how well the screen performs. Now I'm going to find the correct driver for my screen. Since every laptop screen is a bit different with different models and specifications, it's really important to get this step right. So make sure to double check your screen's model number before downloading anything. You'll need to identify the exact type of screen you have, then go to this website and download the right driver for it. Some people say this content is made using AI, but that's not true. This is all my own knowledge, my own experience, and everything I genuinely want to share with you. The thing is, my real voice is a bit hard to understand. I'm not a native English speaker, and my pronunciation might not be perfect. So to help you follow along more easily, I'm using an AI voiceover in this video. It's still me behind all of this. I'm just using a clearer voice so that you can enjoy the content without struggling to hear or understand it. Alright guys, now let's move on to the next step. We're going to load the firmware onto a USB drive and connect it to the main controller board of this screen. Right here, you can see the label showing whether the screen uses 3.3 volts or 5 volts. It depends on the specific panel, so make sure to double check this before continuing. Now I'll plug in the USB, connect the power, and update the firmware so that the controller board can properly recognize the screen and display everything clearly and accurately. As you can see, the LED indicator is blinking. That means the process is complete. Now it's time to power everything on and show you the final result. So the hardest part is now done. That means this screen now has its own operating system. Basically, it has become a standalone TV system. You can even connect an antenna to it to pick up analog TV signals, or use it as a monitor for your computer via HDMI or other available ports. It's now a fully functional display with multiple input options, just like a regular TV, all built from an old laptop screen. Now the next step is to design and build a proper frame or casing for the screen. We can't just leave it exposed like this. It looks messy and it's not safe. If we leave it out in the open, the components could get damaged easily, especially in humid environments. So we're going to make a custom enclosure to protect everything inside. Not only will it look much cleaner and more professional, but it'll also help the screen last longer and work more reliably over time. Besides being a TV, this setup is also going to be my personal music and entertainment device. I can simply plug in a USB drive, copy my favorite songs onto it, and enjoy the music right from this screen. It's really convenient. I can watch videos, listen to music, and relax, all using this one DIY screen made from an old laptop. On top of that, this can also be used as a secondary timeline monitor for my PC, a small screen to display less important information like system stats, music controls, or background tasks. It adds a modern, techy vibe to the setup, and the best part is, it's super budget-friendly. You get both functionality and a cool aesthetic without spending much at all. And that's it. I've just finished building a fully functional TV from an old, discarded laptop. It works great for entertainment, and it feels amazing to reuse and recycle old electronics instead of throwing them away. Honestly, this was a really fun and rewarding project for me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.